Druski is a R. Let's get right into the video, man. I'm not gonna say too much on this one on the intro because in my personal opinion, Druski's one of the funniest people on the internet. But it looks like he's been making his rounds doing white face. Can black people do white face? Is that considered R? I don't know. Let's get right into the video. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. Y'all see us going crazy. Everybody's reacting live with us, the Where You At family. So click the link in the description and join the join the Twitch streams. Let's get into it, man.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet. Now y'all can't get mad at me and start coming after me when I show y'all my Halloween costume.
So you're gonna go blackface in revenge to this, and why won't my volume turn up?
Because Druski was allowed to do it, so I'm gonna dress up as Druski for Halloween. Don't do that.
Why he actually look white though?
Did I think this skit was funny? Not one bit. Didn't laugh, watched it 5 times, couldn't have carried for it less. I didn't even crack a smile. Had this mullet been one of your hairstyles, how would you have felt? I guess I can wear braids now.
Hey, you lost, boy? No, don't say
You lost, boy?
race. NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? You ain't lost, is you?
Comedian Druski is under fire for cosplaying a racist NASCAR fan.
America don't got nothing better to do, like, at all. They don't got nothing better to do. In my opinion, Druski is the funniest internet comedian that we have right now. I don't care about your Trey Rags, your Country Wangs. He beats him.
Trey Rags is funny though. Don't give Trey Rags the stray now. Trey Rags is funny though.
All out to me. And it's because of stuff like this. His comedy can be wholesome, it can be entertaining, and it can press a button without overstepping a boundary or a line. Now that's from my perspective, but a lot of people are having issues with Druski doing a skit that he's honestly already done before.
Ah, man, I will say this. It's pretty hypocritical for him to do this, but it's funny, bro. And this is the difference. When people do dark humor and do shit that's like questionable, at least let it be funny. You feel me? And I feel like that's the difference. Like, Druski's actually funny with the shit.
No, I'm chilling. I'm posted up. I'm posted up, bro. Y'all boy come shot, man. I ain't on in the dope hole.
In the dope hole, man.
I was
Straight
raised
up,
in the
man.
dope hole, man.
I witnessed it with my own eye, man. For real, man.
I was raised in
Changing
the dope
diaper,
hole.
man. Walk around with pull-ups.
I'm thinking about another lane.
Okay.
Another, gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I love my city. The only reason why people were mad at this is because they felt like they could not do this. Now,
Is Meezy from Atlanta?
again, he's done these skits before. This time, it's a little bit different level of dedication to the makeup that, honestly, we gotta applaud. It's amazing how big budget Hollywood studios can't even do this level of makeup. The only one that I've seen do this level of makeup in recent times was Weapons, which makes sense because Druski did get the makeup person from Weapons to do this makeup. Now, while most people thought that this skit was funny because it's Druski, a lot of skits are funny. He has some insanely hilarious moments. There were people that were giving their opinions, some of them that aren't even in.
This goes without saying, but if a white person did blackface showing the stereotypical black man, the same people laughing would be throwing a tantrum about racism and white supremacy. I mean, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Look, I mean, again, it might sound a little bit hypocritical, but I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, like, if you read the history books, y'all had us fucked up, gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had us fucked up. So y'all don't have the same privilege of making fun of us. Like, you guys can't do that. That's overstepping the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really think about it, it's like never in life as us as black people be able to do something like this. Because we would literally probably be, you know what I'm saying? So we can't, it's a double standard, but life is full of them, man. Life is full of them. It's the same way y'all niggas can't say nigga, bro. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's wrong. It's fucked up. But we can say nigga, 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 nigga.
In the conversation, to be quite honest with you, but trying to make this a reverse card type situation. Now, let me go ahead and do my little intermission here, and I wish I had my second angle for this because this is a serious talking point. I'm gonna make some assertions here about why people should or should not be allowed to make these decisions or have these talking points or, you know, point things out in these conversations for a specific reason. A lot of people lack historical context, and there's certain types of people, usually political grifters, who are maybe more right-leaning or nationalist or whatever the case may be, that are trying to get off talking points in this specific conversation that lack like the historical context that make this just nasty as hell. This is less about an indictment as to who they are, because I can already see people saying, oh, you're saying this Korean man can't have this opinion. No, that's not what this is, although he probably does lack historical context. This is more about them just being ignorant in the whole situation, claiming that, hey, let's throw this reverse card around, this reverse card, and it should fit the same one-to-one. That's not the case.
There's nothing I think's funnier than making fun of a hard-ass working farmer. Make sure everybody in America's fat fucking lazy.
Why do you just assume he's a farmer? This is one of those situations where I also feel like, yo, if the shoe fits, you're kind of wearing it, gang. It's not like he pointed at you and said, this is you. But you kind of just stepping into the role, you know what I'm saying? What's good, dude?
His ass is fed every day. But I love how you made him look ignorant. That's just fucking hilarious, ain't it? The overalls with the man boob hanging out really sets it off. The exaggerated southern accent, man, that's on point. But when we talking AAVE, y'all get mad. I guess if I threw on one of y'all's hairstyle, put on some brown makeup, wore some baggy jeans or some clothes so tight that they couldn't fit on my body, maybe put on...
Yeah, it'd be bad. You can't do that. Yo, we're cooking you if you do that. Twitter's having a field day with you if you do that. You can't. It's not the same.
My lashes big as windmills, 10-foot long fingernails. Added a little ebonics to my vocabulary. Ooh, child, girl, what you talking about? Dressed up like a Timu Medea, I guess that'd be all right, wouldn't it? That's hilarious, ain't it? Yeah, I didn't fucking think so. I'll be pissed off and cancel a person. The Southern stereotype is fucking played out. It's not fucking funny. Oh, it's different from blackface. Why? What is blackface? Isn't it characterized as an over-exaggerated, a caricature, a mockery of who they're dressing up as? What the fuck do you call this? This is a mockery of who Southern people are. I want you to ask yourself, how did this become normalized? By defending it like it was normal. You just assume that we're all hillbillies and rednecks.
All right, I seen the Druski white boy skit, and I noticed that he looks familiar.
Hey, was he the inspiration?
I put my finger on it. I've seen that guy before.
Rednecks are vulgar, racist Springsteen fans. That's all he's got. And it couldn't be more off base. And that's not a huge surprise that, I mean, this is a black guy from Columbia, Maryland, so he doesn't have a great read.
What's good, Shadow? Welcome to the
white
stream.
Country folk. If it's okay for a black guy to do whiteface, then it's absolutely okay for a white guy to do blackface.
No.
These guys can be just more wrong. First of all, I think it's a little disingenuous to say that Druski doesn't have the grasp on, you know, country white Southern folks. Seeing is that, yeah, he was born in Maryland, but he was raised in Gwinnett County in Georgia. But that's just Matt Walsh doing a quick Google in order to get his grift off. There's so much historical context as to why blackface is something that is real, something that is offensive, something that actively was used to oppress and create a system around people so they couldn't get hired and employed. There's so much behind it that I don't even think is worth deep diving into this. Like, we understand that there's a difference between white and blackface. This is a very disingenuous take between these two people. But also, these are the same people that call people snowflakes. Like, I don't understand why there would be any sort of, you know, fervor or any sort of hatred or any sort of, you know, movement in the direction of getting like uplifted and like speaking outwardly towards Druski from people that said that this is like snowflake content at best. Like, getting upset at these things is snowflake content. I just don't understand.
Now we're living in polar opposite times. You can't even be funny anymore, right? It's offensive.
Well, yeah,
everything's offensive.
Yeah.
Right?
Anything comedic really is offensive, right? To be funny and to like not offend someone is nearly impossible.
Now, people have probably noted that Druski has done these types of skits before without having to go to the level of doing whiteface. He still could have gotten this off because he's done it before.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby. I don't give a piss about nothing but Tide. Blitz, Bama, blitz, baby. Blitz, Bama, blitz.
But him hammering home this point by putting on a
Thank you, Shadow.
fantastic makeup job and doing this skit shouldn't be anything that anybody sees as any sort of offensive, especially because he's done this before. Now, granted, the makeup hasn't been as good, but he's done this exact same skit before. And we probably know the people that this skit is based off of. We've seen him in real life.
Y'all, somebody find Drewuski for me. Somebody tag Drewuski. One thing you can't do, Drewuski, that little white boy skit was cool. I ain't lying, but
Look at this. And this is what I'm saying. It's like, bro, this is a white guy that grew up around black folk. And he's not offended. He you know what I'm saying? He's hip with the shit. And it just really shows and like exposes. It's like why y'all motherfuckers have no say so. Because it's like even a white guy that grew up in black culture is not taking offense to this skit.
one thing you can't do is some white ends, you ain't gonna never run off the block. I'm just gonna keep a G with you.
Like I'm at home out there, bitch. Nigga done gave me a steak in the cup out there, bitch.
This right here is exclusive. This right here gonna be the first song on the deluxe, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, I forgot to say thank you.
Now, everybody isn't as upset about Druski and this skit that he did. I don't want to paint a generalized picture about specifically how white people feel about this. A lot of people thought this was funny as hell.
Blackface, not good, right? Whiteface, not good, but different, right? Very, very different. Druski's whiteface, very, very good. Very, very good. Like to the point of we need to figure out who that person is and get them on season 2 of Penguin. Or is it the person in season 2 from Penguin? The makeup is just too good. It's not offensive if it's that good, unless he was doing some really offensive stuff.
What's
then it
up,
has nothing
Carrie?
to do with
Welcome
the
to
skin color
stream.
at all, which is the whole point, and it has to do with the culture. So if you're mad about it, you're mad because he's making fun of your culture and not your skin color. Because whoever did that makeup is great.
And then you had
Are we calling NASCAR face at this point? What?
the people begging the question of, is this different than the Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder blackface impersonation, which I definitely totally think it is. I thought that one was, to be honest with you, not funny myself, but even in the basis of what the content was, I thought it was totally different. But no matter how I feel, people are starting to wonder if this opens up a whole can of worms about whether this opens up the ability for anybody and everybody to do this.
With Druski accomplishing the greatest whiteface that rivals the blackface that Robert Downey Jr. achieved in Tropic Thunder, I only have one thing to say.
good, Tux?
All hands are off. Blackface, yellow face, Italian face.
Hold on.
It's all open now.
God.
He
Yeah, I don't necessarily know about that.
demolished the barriers. The glass ceiling is gone. Let's start cosplaying as different races.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. I'm not saying that because, one, I don't agree. There are levels to these things. There are situations in which these things can be offensive, one. And two, people don't understand levels to these jokes. I don't know if y'all have discovered those clanker jokes that have been running around
Oh, yeah,
online.
we just reacted to that.
But first, there has been a slew of online racism being marked as funny. I've noted it in videos prior, and it's something that I'm not very fond of because every time something happens, people feel like they can push the envelope. Those clanker videos, for example, some of them.
And like I said in our reaction to it, literally like 2 days ago, it's like people are just using it as a escape route to just be openly racist. They're literally just pointing at black people and saying everything they wish they could say at a black person, bro. It's bad. It's really bad.
We're borderline. It was pushing it, but people found some enjoyment in them.
Nothing but a wire back silver number crunching clanker.
Why won't you adopt me? Because you're silver.
Sir, there are children.
Clinker! You silver bolt dragon piece of scrap clinker!
But then they started to become very, very direct and intentional, almost as if people were substituting racial slurs, things that had racial, connotations, and slotting them in to the
Yeah, I did react to this, but not to this video. I think he's just bringing it up in context.
these, conversations about robots. It got nasty.
Don't you know that clanker sitting in the back
Yeah, this one was crazy, bro.
of the bus? Rosa Sparks. Hey, wire back. Going somewhere, are you?
Like, this guy is clearly just racist, bro. He just was like, oh, I finally have an opportunity to try and get everything I've been feeling off my chest. It's like, yo, no, bro. We see you full fucking in 8K, nigga. We see you in 8K, gang. You really wanted to get this shit off your chest.
These rust monkeys want civil rights now. Martin Luther Clanker has a simulation, does he?
Martin Luther Clanker, gang.
Johnson.
Sleep tight, George Droid. Like our lives matter. No, they don't.
Folks, what can I get started for you today? Oh, well.
My mic is low.
Look what the Roomba dragged in.
A little bit.
Didn't you
How's
see
it
the
sound now?
sign outside? We don't serve clankers here. Can't you read? What are you two called? Nuts and bolts? We only serve human food here, wirebacks. We don't have none of your oil or microchips or whatever it is you rust buckets eat.
Sorry, we're fresh out of
this
AAA
is-
batteries, tin skins. Why don't
This
you
is
get
definitely an attack on black people, bro.
lost?
You heard him.
Stage 3 of the clanker joke was when real black people, real black names, were getting dragged into it as if they were part of the robot racism pipeline.
How's my mic
Think
sound now? I
George
upped the
Droid,
gain a
Rosa
little
Sparks.
bit.
Now we are crossing a very distinctive line where, yes, I would call this racist. And the skits that started popping up, more specifically this one, this was the main one that I would see popping up a lot. This I would call racist, and now the clanker joke is starting to, I'm starting to question whether it's a satire joke or if the people making these skits are just racist.
All in all, this is a nothing burger to me. People that are upset about this, the few people that are the same people who say that, you know, this is snowflake behavior to get upset at things that are clearly jokes. I think it is intentionally funny by Drewuski doing these things to, you know, get these people raged up, and he baited them pretty heavily about this whole thing. But them using that Uno card of if the shoe was on the other foot, and this is why I hate that whole old adage, if the roles were reversed, because it lacks so much context. It just doesn't fit. There's so much history behind blackface, minstrel shows, what happened to those white performers, what happened to those black performers back in the day. There's just so much history behind it that you just can't absolve it because a guy from Georgia put on a white face and then decided to do some sort of comedic thing behind it. I do hope that this doesn't open up to something bigger. I promise you, the first person that tries to pull off the black face in an attempt to try to be funny, it's not going to work.
It's not gonna work, and you're gonna go out sad, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section of this video. This is the end of the YouTube video. If you're watching on Twitch, you know we're gonna keep it going. Where you at, family? I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the next one.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.